as a visual artist, I found myself picking charcoal from the kitchen of my mom, and then I get these scribbles. I do some scribbles behind the doors, darten all the walls. So color and charcoal have been part of me. So later on, here at an advanced stage, I learned more of how to use and explore these materials. So I start mixing both charcoal and acrylics. Yeah, in the long run, I find myself as an artist who uses charcoal on canvas, in paper, and also acrylic on canvas, basically. It's what I do. We are at Photohub Studios already in the first phase of the project, and this is about vitiligo skin condition. So after making my research and making contacts, asking, do you know someone with vitiligo, where we are going to get the reference photos, strong photos that I'm going to take in my next phase, and that is drawing in the art studio. And I can't wait to see what is coming out of all this.
Hello guys, I'm called Valinda Most. It was so amazing being here on the scene. It was so good. I felt so amazing. Everything was fantastic. I felt so good. And I can't wait to see what is going to happen.
We've enjoyed the photo shoot. This was very amazing, and I've seen everything that has been in theory has come to life right now. And the next step is just go to studio. I'm going to start drawing. I can't wait to see the charcoal flowing on the paper. I'm a hyper-realistic drawer. This is beyond realism. So I find myself drawing to detail. I don't want to leave any detail behind. Whereby when I make an art piece, like the recent drawings, people looked at them and they were all mind blown. Is this hand drawn? Do you use any computer? Or is it a photograph? And no one could believe. I decided to go for hyperrealism because I found peace, whereby you sit on a drawing, do it for a full month. As you take a break, as you come back, you come and look at the impressions, you come and look at the detail. You yourself, you first sit in different, poses. So by the time I display the artwork in a display space, I've already consumed it. I've already eaten what is mine. I'm already satisfied. These artworks, this body of work of the 5 pieces that I've been working on, they are so close to my heart. And I love the fact that I'm seeing this body of work getting into a public exhibition, which happens to be my first solo exhibition. The main purpose of this exhibition is to visually amplify the voices of the voiceless, and this is a minority group of vitiligo people, so that we can create awareness and reach out to so many people visually and tell people about vitiligo as we look towards ending the stigma.
The exhibition was epic. The whole idea of part of us, that it's through art that they're sensitizing people about vitiligo, to stop the stigma, to let people feel comfortable in society. That was my first time to be in a place that has other vitiligo people ever in my life. I can't forget that feeling. It really felt good. It's like healing to the soul. It's like warmth. It's like home. It has that feeling.
Oh, the exhibition was such a breath, like when you've been holding your breath like for your entire life and you're able to breathe. For me, that's what it was like. Being part of that project was one of the best things that have happened to me recently. When Martin called me and he was like, I want you to be a part of the project. I'm going to create an art piece of you. I felt like finally I can do this. Finally someone sees beauty in, art. We all associate art with beauty. So I was like, yeah, maybe if someone considers me beautiful and they are willing to risk creating an art piece of me, it means I'm truly beautiful.
Many people didn't know what vitiligo is, but after the exhibition, even during the exhibition, that whole month when there was the display, people were inboxing me, oh, this is a skin condition, oh my God, like they're getting to now get the idea of what it is.
When I came to Kampala, like most people I would meet would be directing me to which doctors they know, like, so every time, waliwo n'omusawo Uganda, and I would be like, why is witchcraft surrounding me everywhere? Like, because I think they believe it was associated with evil, so their suggestions would be witchcraft.
The most challenge I have is the staring. Someone to stare at you, it's really annoying if the person is staring and they're not shifting that stare. It's continued till you leave the place. Yeah, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I forget that I have vitiligo. Let's say I'm going for a morning walk and I'm ready for the day. I want to do my morning walk, come back maybe an hour later. But then I'm walking and then people are looking at me and I'm like, oh, I have vitiligo. That's why they're looking at me. Yes, sometimes and okay, mainly kids. When you're in a place and there are kids, they want to come close and touch you, see if something will happen to them. They want to experiment this whole thing because they have not seen it.
After the German ambassador helping us to launch the event, it turns out to be something very amazing. And I thought people are going to trash the idea because of what society has already painted in people's faces and minds, actually. But it turns out to be positive, where people receive the artworks positively, and I'm like, wow. So people are receiving vitiligo and accepting because of the unique kind of technique that maybe as an artist I used.
I think that the young generation can learn through stories, especially people in primary. It can be in a storybook, it can be in those acts, plays that they do at school. I think if people come from a very young age knowing what it is, it's easier that way.